Hi.
Blue.
Hi.
Yeah, I could hear the rest of us, just not Sven. Oh, that's all right. Who needs to hear the dungeon master anyway?
All right, that should work. Perfect. Okay, so for better or worse, you guys can I can now be heard on the stream. And all right, so we're gonna do a quick down and dirty, starting with my first 1 year subscription. Thank you very much, Mantha8225. Awesome, awesome. You got me on that one.
I waited for the intro.
So, thank you very much. I do not mean that lightly. And but let's go ahead and get things rocking real quick here with Nick. When it comes to fantasy, what is your favorite fantasy thing? And that is very vague and it's meant to be. We cannot hear you if you're talking, Nick. Did we lose Nick?
I guess Nick is just mad that you put him on the spot.
That's right.
I don't think he trusts us enough to give us his deepest, darkest fantasies yet.
That's right. Ashley, what is your favorite thing having to do with fantasy?
Dragons are pretty cool.
Absolutely.
But magic is also pretty cool.
Okay.
It's hard to it's so vague. I don't know what my answer should even be, but I guess dragons.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. And do you have a particular flavor of dragon, like Oriental or European or Dungeons and Dragons or?
Well, I'm particularly fond. So there's this Minecraft mod called Ice and Fire, and there's a couple of different types of dragons, but I always get this gray/black fire dragon and name him Solomon.
Smallman.
He's a good boy. He's Smallman when he's little.
He will always be Smallman for me.
No longer small.
Alrighty. And what about Mantha?
Well, shit, dragons are pretty cool, but it was already said, so I guess.
And we lost you.
Oh no.
Alright, so I can see Nick. Nick, can you hear us? Alright, so he must be messing around with this sound still. Mantha, are you back?
They're cool.
Alright, there we go. I heard you, Mantha.
Blue, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, now we can hear you.
I think my Discord cut out for a minute.
Yes, it did. Excellent. So Nick is back. Mantha, are you back?
Was I gone?
Yes, you were gone.
Shit!
All we heard was dragons are cool, but they've already been said. And I was gonna argue.
Well, shit! I was just.
Nothing wrong if you like dragons too. But
I just spent like a minute talking about the Fae, so.
Okay.
So fairies, I guess, but like not like bedtime story fairies.
Okay.
But
like the grim fairy tale fairies.
Yeah. Like the darker stories where like you have to be careful with your words and like, that kind of stuff.
Alrighty. So just jump back to Nick real quick. What is your favorite thing that has to do with fantasy?
Shoot, this is so hard to pin down.
I know this sounds super generic, but I just like magic and the different like flavors you get from story to story.
Okay. Very cool. And Kendrick.
I think. I mean, I'm a huge fan of fantasy in just about every kind of form, and largely it's because I love the fact that it's all based on someone's imagination. You know, you can really let your imagination run wild completely. There's no real limits to it. You know, even within D&D playing, there might be some, but even so, it's largely just dependent on your imagination to how far you want to go with it or what direction a story can go. And as a result, like it ends up being like Nick said, it just goes even a similar kind of story or similar kinds of characters like that can go a completely different direction because people can imagine it completely differently.
Very nice. I like a lot of the old school, more simple stories like Fawford and Grey Mouser, um, some of the Mars series, some of the Conan series, where there weren't these huge Wheel of Time, 15-book tome, Lord of the Rings, where you have all these huge, intricate things. It was more just weird um, settings as weird stuff would happen. And it was a day of sometimes the heroes weren't always the most knight in shiny armor type people. So that is what I based a lot of my early, that's how what I learned early on, and then even with my first probably 10 years of role playing was not actual D&D. It was called Quest for Adventure, which is a system that my dad came up with for the most part. I helped a little tiny bit. For the most part, he did. Very similar to Skyrim, and based on a percentile system instead of a D20. But the point was, it was we didn't have modules, we didn't have preset things. It was all stuff we made up, we went with, and so that's why this campaign is really nice in that I take little bits and pieces from here and there, throw them in to the mix, and weave it together into one giant story that hopefully you guys enjoy. Awesome. So, speaking of the story that you hopefully enjoy, you all are at Candlekeep. And does anybody remember why you're at Candlekeep?
Tuska and
Tuska's
Errant.
delivery.
Yeah.
Special delivery.
Yep, Tusk took a quest from the Adventurers Guild to deliver something to Candlekeep because it's on the way. And then we decided to spend the night.
All right. And do you all? What is your general quest right now?
To get to a spire called something that blanking on the top of my head.
Svenzone?
And do like a
And
fantasy 3D scan of it.
yep,
Taking
and then
pictures.
return. Pretty much, and then return to the Sphinx that sent us on this quest within a time period, or be hunted down for the rest of our lives.
Oh, that's right.
I pull up
I
my
have.
notes to find that.
Don't I have like a magical camera rod or something like that? Image saver thing
Yep.
for that purpose? Okay, I remember now.
Scan
I had
something
forgotten what we
involving
were doing here.
draconic prophecies.
Cool. So we're taking a picture of the famous monolith somewhere in the world, right?
Pretty much.
All right. So,
Yeah.
as you guys are getting ready to bed, you did your stuff in the previous day. You guys take a long rest. I'll push it just in case, for whatever reason, it didn't get taken care of last time. Rest, long rest. And hopefully the stream heard that. It shouldn't be an issue at all. I don't remember if I have this set up on stream or not, actually. I'll have to check that at some point. See if the sounds are going on over the stream. I think I had to do something special. I don't remember if I did it on this one or not. But we'll worry about that later. Let's go ahead and what are you guys doing the next morning as you guys get up, get ready to go?
I think it's fairly simple for Tusk. At least he's probably ready to leave the quietest tavern he has ever been in. It's the Tavern of Candlekeep, and be on our way. I don't know about the others though.
Anybody else doing anything special?
No, just getting dressed, ready to go.
Not really, no.
Yeah, I can't think of any havoc to wreak, even though
Actually,
I don't wreak very much havoc.
Or you're not obvious about doing it.
Mm.
All right, and
Who knows?
don't forget Genesis. You can change your cleric spells if you choose to. And
Yeah, that's too much work, and I've done that approximately like maybe one time.
okay, sweet. That does come back.
all right, give me just a moment here. My mute button isn't working, so I'm gonna have to change something else. Give me just a moment.
Hmm.
All right, sorry about that. Let's get back into the action. Here we go. Boof and boof. Cool. Dadgummit. All right. All right, so you guys head out. Anybody doing anything else in Candlekeep before you leave Candlekeep?
I don't think we're supposed to. I remember something.
Yeah.
You go to the inn, you come right back out. So
Mhm.
no.
Like, Kithri would love to do some research, but she paid for the whole group to get in, but like with limited access.
Alrighty. So there we go. There we go. So you head out and
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep, we can
Yes.
hear you now.
Okay, I think my mic cut out again for some reason.
Oof.
all right, so let's go ahead and give me either Genesis or Tusk. Which one of you is going to be leading the party as you're trekking through the
Uh,
wilderness?
I
I don't know. Jen is up for doing it, but I know that Tusk normally does it.
Tusk will do it this time.
All
I think
right.
he did
So
last time.
Tusk,
Jen
do
is
it.
helping him.
Give advantage.
Okay. Survival check.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, Phil. Load. Come on. Load. Okay, there it goes. My computer is acting very slow today.
What? All right. Excellent. So you make a good time. It's not a matter of getting lost. It's just a matter of you're not on a road. So being able to find the best path, the best route, skirting around things that might slow you down, stuff like that. Um, and you're able to do that. So you guys able to make it to lunchtime.
Okay.
I'm just fancy kind of being weird. So give me just a second here. All right, and so after lunch, nothing happens either. So you come around, you can see, you get up. Oh, I'm in the wrong map. Let me get rid of this. Where is? There we go. Okay. Start turning west after lunch, and you get up to where you can see way off in the distance. You can see uh, Cloakwood as it up. There are hills off in the distance as well, and rises and things that are just covered. It's just green carpet way off, and as you start heading directly west and inland, the ground starts getting rockier, less grass, and then you come to a large section, probably extends off in either direction. It's a direct line. Where it was starting to get patchy is now almost like somebody took and drew a line across the ground where there's some grass and weeds and then nothing. And this nothingness just extends, just dirt, rocks, larger rocks, boulders, um, extending off. And you see off in the distance through some of the heat induced shimmers. It looks to be this black line. And as you guys cross over into this nothingness and start walking through the dirt and the sand, it slowly starts to get closer. You see it's surrounded by these different rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And let me do this. There we go. And it is actually getting to be close to sunset. So at this point, you have a choice. You've been walking all day. You're tired. You're worn out a little bit. Uh, as far as game mechanics, you're fine. But as far as role playing, you are a little tired and cranky. Do you wish to move back into the green section where it's more grassy and take a long rest and tackle this in the next morning? Or do you want to go ahead and continue on?
I am unsure because, like, I don't feel like taking a long rest anywhere near this area is a good idea, but
But if we are, it would be probably best to do it where it's green, less affected by the whatever affects this region. We know going forward it's going to be dangerous.
mhm.
So just to
Where
clarify, it's within sight. You're like 20 minutes away from it. So it's just a matter
oh,
of do you want to, you don't know what you're going to come encounter there. You might be able to zap it and leave and be done. But you were paid for a reason because in theory there's danger
Dangerous.
there. So do you want to rest before you do that, or do you want to go ahead and give it a shot?
Mm.
I'll leave it up to you guys, magic people, but my vote would be to rest and then just do this in the morning.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Good for you. Doesn't like the idea of sleeping super close to it. Like, I know you're like,
I
oh,
mean,
you'll go back onto the green area, but like, we were specifically told that demons like to hang around the area. I don't think that's restricted to within eyesight. If that makes any sense.
All right, so we have one I don't care, one whatever you guys want to do, and one rest.
We're too close.
yeah.
So right now, there have been no answers. Kendrick, what do you think? Or
I
Gimbal?
I am also concerned about the possibility of getting attacked in our rest. But I mean, I think if we keep a watch, would be okay. I don't have a problem with resting, but I don't really need the rest that much myself at the moment. Just normal exhaustion. I could fight through it. So either way is okay with me. But if we do stay and sleep, we need to be really careful with our vigilance.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if we
Do
make use of your spike, we could at least have the illusion up as well.
mm-hmm.
All right, so sounds like the majority is ruling to go on. They do not want to stop. So, as you guys approach,
Okay. Alright
Yep.
then.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought. Okay.
I'm pretty sure the
I'm
majority
pretty
rule was
sure the
rest,
majority was
but
rest first.
we're going on.
no, okay. Gimbal and Kithri wanted to not rest with demons around. Genesis didn't care, and Tusk said, "I'll do whatever you guys wanted to do."
Kid
So,
3 said, let's go back further from the space and
so
rest.
how
Mhm.
far are you traveling then before you guys rest?
Kithri doesn't know anything about this. She just doesn't want to be able
No,
to see it.
It is dusk. It's going to be dark in about 15 minutes.
I guess in that case, let's just travel 15 more minutes away, or 30, or something like that.
Let's go with a half hour
Yeah, exactly.
away and then rest and then come back in the morning. That sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So half an hour away from the pillar to rest. And then we'll be coming back in the morning.
All right, Genesis. Um, as you've been
Mm.
walking through the day, you've been in a you've had felt like there was a burden that was lifted off you. You had a little bit of a spring in your step. You're not sure where it's coming from, but you felt really good today.
Ooh.
Cause she finally fucking slept. I don't know. Well, I know, at least, she's normally got a spring in one step now because one of her legs is fucking invincible, but
Tusk, your clothes are ready. So when you get back to town, your fancy clothes that you ordered are now ready.
Good to know. Hopefully, our butler has got the delivery.
sending him to go pick up your dry cleaning and
Well, they were delivering it to the house, so it's like if he's so long as he was there.
right.
You know, because you never want to have a package. You know it's going to be coming at a certain time, and to not be
You
there and
never
have it be
wanna
left on
just,
the
like, leave it
porch.
on the porch, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You know.
All
I'm
right,
sure
so
he'll
that
call if
brings
there's a problem.
us. All right, Genesis, your figurine of wondrous power can be used again as you
Woo!
guys wake up the next morning, unmolested throughout the night.
Whack.
Alrighty, now to go to the pillar.
Yep.
The broken stone.
Dun dun dun.
All right. Let me just- All right, so you went half an hour beyond where you were, and which was 20 minutes away from the stone. So it's almost 8 o'clock when you arrive at this. And there we go. So today is Thursday, the 26th. For those of you keeping track, there we go.
Say that again?
It's Thursday,
Thursday.
Thursday the 26th. I dropped it into chat.
Oh,
And
nice.
so
You know
that
what
was
else?
the image that was given. And this is, I don't know if it gives this or not. Let me check something real quick. Close. There we go. I'll do it this way. So this is the map that is provided.
I see so many question marks. I know
Looks
it'll load.
very broken. Oh, it's loading. You right,
Yeah.
you right.
It's not broken, it's just loading, but I don't have a filter.
Okay.
That is the image that was provided to us. Does everybody see a black and white
Yep.
Yeah.
map?
Just finally loaded in.
It
Okay.
was being very fancy at first. Oh, that's the one
Oh.
you made, I'm guessing.
And
The
this is the
fancy
one
Oh, there's the ground.
I made.
Yes.
Nice and colorful.
Cool.
And 3D and beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have to get on top of the rocks to take pictures?
No.
You had
No.
very specific instructions, and if I'm
Stand
not
like
mistaken,
30
they are
feet
in
away.
the stat block of the item. So,
Yep.
Imbo, if you want to read what it says.
All right, with the wielder must point the wand at the glass tower starting at 30 feet away, walk around the stone at 30-foot distance, and then move to 10 feet. Walk around the stone at 30-foot distance, and then move to 10 feet, pointing the wand up the length of the stone from each cardinal direction.
Okay.
All right.
Not too hard.
And there we go. All right, so let me throw you guys on the map. You guys are coming from the north.
We are? Huh.
As you're heading south, as you were turned around the corner, around the edge of the waterway, and then we're heading south onto the Eastmouth Peninsula, whatever it is, body of land jutting out into the water. Um, and then you hit the naked spot.
I was
Oh, he naked.
on a side note, unrelated here. What it reminded me, I was 10 years old and was able to correct my father at one point because I had seen the map because he thought that the ocean was always west and we were on an isthmus heading due south and where the beach was actually south from where we were, and he kept insisting that it was west. I had to pull out a map and show him. I was 10. It was pretty funny.
I just thought like Candlekeep is to the north of Nashkel, so we're heading upwards. I thought we were coming from the south, but
We were. No,
We
we were coming
were.
from the south, and then we turn around this isthmus, around this body of water, to a jutting piece of land, and head south on that piece is where to the edge of it.
mm.
We went north to go south.
Okay,
Yes,
cool.
but in general, the whole overall direction from Candlekeep, we definitely went north.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. If that helps. The P is you. The P is you. Okay.
I didn't get the picture.
You didn't get the picture? I thought.
Oh
Does he
no, yes
close
I
one?
did.
No.
Okay, yes
You
I
did.
did.
Okay.
It was just behind 3 other things for some reason.
It's because she already had it open.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah.
You other heathens that closed it out 3 seconds after I sent it. Okay, so
Socks make it more interesting to look at.
let me get the grid open. On.
Hmm.
Alright, so I'm going to turn it back off for a minute as I turn the tokens off. So this large boulder, as you come in right now, you can just see the very top of the spire over these boulders. These boulders that you see are anywhere from 15 to 20 feet high. The one, so if you're looking at this entire image as if it's a clock, you all are right now at about 11. The boulders, all the boulders right closest to you, like I said, are 15 to 20 feet. The ones down at 5 and 6 are only about 10 feet. The two to the east are 20 to 30 feet high.
Okay.
And if you need me to clarify any of that, I can. So go ahead and move your tokens as you so choose, 10, 15 feet at a time, so I can see what you're doing and how you guys are going to split up the party.
Well, or Tuss is just going to start walking this way towards that gap between these two rocks below them. Hopefully everyone follows.
I guess Kithry will follow. I suppose.
Feel very exposed, Kithry.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
She immediately goes over to the rock to creep against it.
That's not a bad idea. I was thinking about hiding behind Tusk, like he's a good shield. He's one size larger. I can hide behind him.
Okay.
There's a rogue behind the barbarian.
Oh.
Locked token.
There you go.
But why were they locked?
There's a bunny. It scared us.
Uh,
I think that's actually what happened. It was a bunny and
Cover
gotta
me.
get rid
I'm
of
gonna make a
that sound.
picture.
While Tuss is like walking between these two rocks, he's like eyeing them just to see how climbable they are.
Very.
Should we get
Very.
you
Those
a
two are very
rope?
climbable. You wouldn't even need a rope. It's they're you know tier they just like they look, and so you could easily
Mhm.
just grab and climb and pull, and they're very flat. There's flat tableaus and stuff where you could easily climb up these.
Should we
Yeah.
get Gimbal a rope so he knows how far 30 feet is and he
oh
can just
yeah,
hold
no.
on to the rope as he's moving around
Yeah, no,
the
that was
thing?
my idea. I mean, the ropes normally come in 30 feet increments, so
Thought it
somebody
was
holds
60,
one and
but
oh yeah.
I
But like
I
somebody
could paste.
stands
I
near
can.
the rock or ties a rope around it and we just give him a length of rope to walk around the thing with.
me.
I'm just standing by it, holding the rope. If that's what we're doing, I'll be
Maybe
useful at least.
you should stand behind the rock from where Gimbal is so Gimbal
All right.
gets the
So
entirety
from
of
where
the
you
rock and
are,
Tuss isn't blocking anything.
um,
It's true.
you see this
Uh,
immense shard of black glass. Looks to be, from what you can judge, about 30 feet high. Uh, spreads out at its widest point to maybe 5 feet on each side. Um, and there are a bunch of different rock formations. It is windy here, not crazy, but it's definitely messing up your hair. And if you let go of a piece of paper, it's probably going to fly away, flip on the ground, and roll away. And as so, Gimbal and Tusk, um, you feel this odd feeling as you step from between the rocks.
Okay.
Lovely. Um. Okay. Very good. Start moving forward toward it and see if anything happens.
Tusk will walk next to Gimbal until just in case.
All right. Kithri and Genesis, they're getting farther and farther away from you guys.
Did the
Right.
grid disappear on us?
On Discord, I'm sorry.
Yes, I took away the grid
Okay.
because you guys are just walking right now. Okay, so Genesis and Kithri, you also feel this chill. It's not temperature-wise, but it's this odd feeling.
Spirit.
You think
So
it's
give me
from the
just a
rock or
moment.
something else?
Go ahead and stop for a second.
Yeah.
Um, who has? What is your? Everybody, let me know your passive survival.
19.
Survival, 16.
Mm,
10 plus your survival skill.
trying to find it. My
12
eyes. Oh,
non-proficient though.
fun.
It's under
11.
stealth.
12, 11. Genesis.
19.
Okay. All right. So I will go ahead and get rid of this. But that is the actual 30-foot diameter from where you are. So, but Gimbal, you don't feel like you're close enough yet. Genesis, you know pretty much exactly where it is. What's 30 feet away from it? Tusk, you have a good idea where it is. Gimbal and K3, you have more of a. This is a. I know what 30 feet is about. That room I once stayed in the hotel, that was 30 feet. So you're sort of
I
doing
could
more
pace it
guess.
off,
You could.
but
Mm-hmm.
it's 20 feet there. This is about 30 feet.
Oh, why don't we, instead of like tying the rope to it, why don't we just lay out 60 feet of rope going like left to right, and then another 60 feet of rope going uh up to down or whatever.
We just need to
Like
pace out 30 feet and go in a circle. It ain't rocket science.
yeah, but like it is very hard to walk a perfect circle, my dude.
It didn't require us to do a perfect circle. It just wants us to do a circle at about 30 feet around.
Okay.
I think we're a
Is that 30?
little. I think that's about should be about 30, but yeah, this is about 30, I think. As I'm eyeballing it as Nick.
All right. So give me just a moment here. You guys can all see that off to the northeast, there's a tunnel
East.
that goes into the rocks,
Oh, lovely. Okay.
and you guys hear some sound as these things come sort of on all fours, traipsing out of this thing, and too many windows open right now. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is it?
Well, it's this one over here.
You see one of these things comes charging out,
Oh boy.
and click, not you.
Oh, there's an arrow. Nice.
Oh,
Oof.
yeah, there is.
Woo.
Dice.
All right, so wait a second, waiting for.
Mm.
There we go. Fancy wants to catch up. All right, so Kithri, your go. What would you like to do? Is you see
Well.
one of these in the mouth of the cave? I guess I can
Hmm.
expose it. What number is this? This one.
Where is my thing that I bought? The thing that I bought specifically for this. Wait, no, Genesis has it. The Wand of Mold Earth.
Yeah, John
What did
has it.
I buy?
You bought scrolls. I think one of them was rope trick.
Oh yeah, and then the other one
Uh,
was Shatter.
yes, I think that's the one that you bought.
I should have like pulled this up before. I'm so sorry. I want to know
We knew about the tunnels,
how
and
far
then
the range is.
Yeah.
um,
Well, she's thinking of
Scroll of
that.
Shatter. Awesome.
Just looking at the initiative order, Kithri's at 21. The next is Tusk at 9, and Jen also at 9.
Apparently I don't have the module loaded for it.
Just go to your library.
Okay, it's gonna take about 3 years.
Really?
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to look at Shatter to see how far the
Shatter?
range is. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. They have a new tab called Vehicles. Interesting.
Huh.
Oh,
60 feet.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay, we're pretty far away.
We're
At
kind of
least
far.
I am. Kither's just eyeing the mouth of the cave warily. Okay, let's do this. That's my movement. This will be my bonus action. That's my bonus
Oh
action.
no.
This is probably like staring at me as I run.
She fucking goes noom.
I like this.
Zoom. That's 60. And you said it was like a 30-foot range?
60.
60 feet.
60. Oh,
You were
that makes
exactly
me
60 feet away.
so happy.
And
Okay.
you find out your spell is within range.
Yes. I still can't open it. I thought I loaded. I went to the modules and loaded all of the ones that I could find that had to do with spells. But
No.
I don't know. There's so many. There's so many bugs. I didn't want to load all of them and slow down Sven's thing, because isn't it sort of...
What are you casting it from?
Hmm?
What are you
Uh,
casting it from?
I have a scroll of
Scroll.
shatter.
How many scrolls do you have?
I think just the one. I think Genesis has another one.
No,
Okay.
I don't think I have any.
Oh.
Or if I do,
I
then I
don't. I
have to look
can't.
through my
There you
inventory.
go.
I
It's under
can't.
your items for potions and items.
Oh, never mind. I do have one.
Potions. Yeah, I could have sworn you did. And items. Cool. Thank you. Now I can read what the heck it does. No, I
Oh,
can't.
no, you can't. I didn't know you were looking for that. That's
I
different.
wanted to see exactly what it did so
There
I
you
could
go.
describe it
It's
better.
in.
Thank you.
Sorry, I have the spell open looking at it and I didn't realize you were looking for it. I'm so glad that Sven sent it up.
Okay, well, Kit 3's thinking about targeting this area, this right here, the top of the thing. I don't know if he's within 10 feet of that and how high the tunnel is, but
Alright, so give me just one moment as I
Why
close
not just
this,
center it in the
close
tunnel?
this.
Why not just center it in the
As
tunnel?
it's, she is.
Oh, is
yeah.
she? Okay, I misunderstood then. I thought she was going above it. I'm like,
No, I drew above it, but I
like,
wanted it to like, because
okay.
the most important part is the center. If the center collapses, like the edges will start to collapse because of like the keystone or whatever else. I mean, I guess it's not an arch. I should shut up. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
No more doubt. But yeah, I want to use shatter.
Alright, sorry guys, I had to deal with animal nonsense. Alright, so here we have 10-foot radius.
Oh, I was
Boom.
tanks.
Is that where
Oh,
you
he's
want it?
just out of range. Lame.
You can move it somewhere else if you'd like.
I can't move it. I wanted the center to be right here. I don't know how.
Your center has to be on a cross.
Oh, it does.
So you can move it to the right 1 square, you can move it down 1 square, and then he'd be in it.
To the right 1 square. Maybe. Wait. Yes. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Yep, that works.
All right. Give me a percentile.
You got this.
No, I don't. I rolled terribly on percentiles. At least it wasn't the
The
80. It
worst.
was that looked cocked on my screens. It could have either been an 8 or a 5, and I'm really glad it wasn't the 8.
All right, so let me do this. And this is him. All right, so go ahead and click the save button, and then click the damage button. Why is there 4?
Don't know.
I did not turn Sirenscape down enough.
I didn't even open it
This is a
up. I
sound that can be
forgot where
heard
the link
for
was.
300 feet. So yeah, it was appropriate.
Yeah, but like, I didn't want my ears to be damaged
Then
by
tell Kithry
that.
not to cast Shatter. Okay,
Yeah, no, I don't know where
so
the Sirenscape
this
link went,
thing
so.
echoes. Go ahead and pass your turn when you're done, and make sure you cross off your scroll. And I will
Yeah.
go ahead and get rid of that in your actions, so it's not bugging you.
Oh my goodness, Tusk rolled a 9? How? He has advantage.
Well, the other one was
Huh?
probably a 2 or something.
Did nothing happen to the top of the cave? That was my goal. And it didn't work at all. Now I feel dumb. I wasted all that time being like, I'm gonna try to be smart about this. Huh, sucks.
All right, what was your damage? It was 16. Give me a percentile.
Oh, another percentile. I am bad at those. Oh, that wasn't horrible.
All right, so as you're watching the dust settle and stuff, you hear some noise and dust comes spewing from the mouth of the tunnel.
Hmm.
I'm talking. There, about 20. From
All right, I'm just waiting for Fancy Man to catch up. Okay. This one comes
where you at?
coming.
Where you at?
Oh, that's why. It would help if I was actually in play mode. Okay. Now waiting for it to come up. All right, so you see another one comes comes out, sort of looks around. You see he's covered in dust and dirt, shaking stuff off the top of his head. And their movement is that. 10, 20. He had to do that. All right, so he sees all of you. And let's see. I think
But I'm
he's
so
going to do
small,
this.
and he's so big. I heard people
Can't
don't see
see
anything like
Kithri.
below their
She's
waist. Tall
baby.
people don't see anything below their waist. She's tiny. Get 3 time to run away.
All right, so he's going to look at you.
Decide she's not worthy to fight and choose somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, he was in the cave. How is he supposed to know? Oh,
Ah,
of
shit.
course.
All right, you're not sure where you are or what's going on.
Of course, it was a wisdom save.
I also just in general saves are bad for me.
Yeah.
We'll list their
This
decks.
girl needs to get better at saving.
And
Like-
How's the song go?
it was put on by him. Excellent. So I don't have to worry about the concentration. All right, Tusk.
Yeah, well, Tusk is going to charge at the enemies. I'm going to get to there.
Can I just
Actually, that'll be his movement for now. I am going to bonus action rage.
Oh my god, that's also so fucking loud.
The rage.
Yeah.
I don't have the thing up at the moment. I haven't figured out the way it work.
Turning my sound all the way down to 40%. Seeing if that's low enough. Ugh.
And you know what? I'd say he is within 35 feet of Tusk. You know what? I did enchant my axe with the returning property. So
Yeet!
I am.
Yeet.
However, he is outside of the range from the stuff that I wrote down when we last talked about this, Sven. So it's with disadvantage for his throw. Most of my other stuff I can't apply because, it's not a melee attack. I'm throwing my axe. Yeah, so clicking the disadvantage there. Rolling that. Nope. So you watch as Tusk comes up yelling and just yeets his great axe at the person, missing by a long shot because he's not used at this. But then as his turn ends, the axe just whips right back at him and he catches it because of the returning property.
Yeah, that's pretty concerning for Kid 3 who doesn't know. Wait, okay, I need to read the condition. It's not in the conditions list. How am I supposed to know what to do?
It's under tables.
I mean, that's the confusion bit, isn't it? You don't know what you're supposed to do.
I feel like Tusk's action of throwing his axe and having it come at him does not help at all.
I'm just gonna.
Did you get the table?
Thanks.
Okay.
Actually, no. Jen's gonna run up and follow Tusk. A little bit.
My question more is like, okay, does she know who she is? Does she know why she's there? Does she know who the people around her are? Sort of thing. Because that does affect my role playing at least.
Actually,
It depends on what
That's
you roll.
confused behavior.
Each one is different.
how? There we go.
Think of it like having dementia.
Hmm.
You may or may not be yourself.
She's just gonna go 30 feet in a straight line.
And you cannot take reactions.
Oof.
Mm.
So Jen moves forward 30 feet and says, "Watch the ground, Tusk!" And she's going to cast Spike Growth.
Oh yeah, this range for that is massive.
Yeah, the range for it is 150 feet.
Wow.
Massive.
That's nice.
And she wants to basically let me try to do the math in my head. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where the center needs to be. Like,
All right. Do you
here,
have the right one
I
loaded?
think.
Let's see.
I think it's there.
Spike growth is that bard.
It's a nature cleric spell. She has it from being a nature cleric.
So, oh, you have it under. That's weird. Okay.
But
Let's see.
that is how it has been
Spike
coded
growth.
since the day we started. It's all the way at the bottom.
Spike growth. You do not have that one. Okay.
I
What's
can't
the
really.
radius?
It is a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
And she did say, "Watch the ground, Tusk," so I hope he knows. I mean, like, she's cast the spell before, and
Mhm.
you've been caught in it before, so I think he probably knows what this spell does.
Kind of mad
Doesn't
right now.
But does he
doesn't
care?
it
Yeah,
doesn't mean
no.
that he's going to avoid it though.
Yeah, like
But
he's
he'll
kind
at
of
least
mad,
know to expect it.
and
Mhm.
these punny spikes can't stop me.
Right? But there's also a hmm,
There you go.
All right. Is that where you
okay.
want it?
Uh yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
let's keep it there.
All right. So erase your squiggle
Yep.
and
Uh
moves into
that's it.
or within the area. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Uh
nothing happens right now.
something does actually no. Everybody can see the area, right? You don't have to make wisdom saves. But any creatures that do emerge from that cave that couldn't see it before do have to make wisdom saves to see if they know that
Perception
it is.
checks.
Oh yeah, wisdom checks. But I have a save here for it, so
All right. And you hear some crashing and some noises in the cave, and then your spike growth goes away.
rude. That's fucking rude.
Yeah, that sucks.
And
No knows. Oh,
Speed is that. Come on. All right, Kimball.
All right. I reach into my spell component pouch, grab a piece of charcoal real quick, start mumbling, grab my dagger, and cast darkness on my dagger. 15-foot radius from my dagger.
15.
And
Okay. You gotta kill me. All right. Hold on. What is that? No, I don't want that. Okay.
I'll hold that in my left hand, grab the
15.
imbued
Come
wand
on.
thing, the image saver, with my other hand, pointed at the glass sphinx thingy, and begin to move around the thing in a circle, hoping by having things not see me, they won't attack me while I'm trying to make a circle of this thing at 30 feet out. I can't really see. Chuck had said I was 30 feet, but this does not look right from where I'm at. Maybe it is from the base. I can't really tell. 25. It's close.
Correct. As Gimbal, you can't really tell. But just eyeballing it. I'm being nice and letting the grid show up. But normally you wouldn't even be able to tell for sure.
Fine. I will use my first movement thing, and I will go to the base of the thing, and I will pace out 30 feet.
So you're
And
not
that'll be.
casting your spell then?
I can still move.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm going to go to the base.
Okay.
The spell stays with me.
Okay.
It's on the dagger.
I understand that.
Okay.
You said you were doing 3 different things, and you can only do 2. So just double checking, see which 2 you were doing.
Eventually,
Right.
I mean, the long-term plan is to then pace out 30 feet. Right now, I
Gotcha.
can only get to the base with my movement,
Correct. Okay. Where is this?
which means for the moment, the
This.
most of
This.
that thing is
This.
dark.
This.
Top half of it showing, and
much
that.
like on the map.
And my turn.
All right. So back to the first one that you ever actually saw. He's gonna wink at Tusk. And Tusk just winks back.
Man,
Got
Just sure he
How
doesn't want to
offended
try
he
doing a
doesn't
little
a,
know what to
dance.
do.
got a flirt spell. I'm not familiar with a flirt spell. That's it. That's new.
Come on.
Although I do have a. I mean, it's not this guy.
And Is it not alt anymore? What is happening?
Do they change it? Shouldn't it be alt?
It should be.
Huh.
Oh, I know why, because I unlocked the tokens for some reason.
Oh.
There we go. That helps. Uh,
No. Shit.
Goodbye, Manfa.
No shit.
all right, Tusk.
Well, since he so kindly winked at me,
Sorry, I realize now that I just said, no, directly into the mic and I was not muted. Sorry.
and shit.
The
We caught
dog
that
was
too.
the dog was getting into trouble.
Oh, I thought you were saying no because of your spell, and then you remembered
I
that
thought
it
so
was
Oh,
too.
spelled.
no,
Yeah.
no, I just said, no, and just dropped the fucking headset. Sorry about that.
Oh no. Well, yeah. So Tuss is gonna run over to this guy and give him a couple of good strikes with his bronze tusk, his great weapon master attack. There's one.
Nice. Oh,
And that's a miss, fortunately.
Really? Okay, cool. We'll have to try that.
Yep. With that, that'll be it. As Tusk just kind of runs to intercept and whacks at this guy on his back, catching him once as he's running, and then unfortunately missing with the second strike as he catches on. Yeah, that's his turn. It's it's that guy's turn again.
All right, so you hear. Give me just. There it is. Oh, nice. It's in your mind.
Oh,
This
Fancy. I can't read that.
odd sound as this thing turns to you, and you hear this voice in your head, but you're not sure exactly what he said. And you have that. So you are. Where'd it go? Here it is. Stunned.
oh, great. That's nice.
Conditions. Just so I don't remember. Stunned. It's been a minute since I slept. A stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move, can only speak falteringly, automatically fails strength and dex saves, and attack rolls have advantage against you.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
as I don't.
And incapacitated is can't take actions or reactions. Okay. So that is it for him. He is going to step toward. Oops, hold on. There's my map. Okay. Alt. He walks up towards
Yeah.
you, and he's just sort of like sniffing the air, and it says in
Rude.
very heavily accented, but you hear. Svanes. sort of tilts his head a little bit as he comes closer to you.
Creep.
All right, so you are stunned, but your rage does not drop yet because
I mean,
it
Yes.
has not been your turn.
damage.
So, all right, so he knows he messed with K3.
I hear no communication on their end. I am salty to acknowledge that he told his friends he messed with me.
Rude.
Or they.
Well, first of all, they speak telepathically, as Tusk now knows. Second of all, this is the one who did mess with you, so he may or may not have told his friends, but he's
Kick
ignoring you because he figures you are out of the picture.
I want to kick him.
And
In the sense. On the Achilles heel. That hurts too.
he's going to spread his two smaller arms open to you, Genesis, as if he wants to hug, and then
No.
going to clap his little pincers together.
I'm definitely gonna use my inspiration on that.
And you are confused as to what he's trying to talk. Does he want to hug? Does he want to attack you? You don't know.
Is she allowed to use her inspiration?
She can.
Ouch.
Oof.
Bruh. That's fucking great. Or actually, no, never mind. I don't think that's a spell. Is it a spell?
No.
Okay. I'm like, I don't think it is, but if it is, I want to use counterspell.
Okay. Wait, is this the same one that did it to me? It can do it to multiple people? Or. Wait, I'm confused.
Can Sven,
You are
you
confused.
push the effects sheet so that I
It
can
doesn't
see
have
it.
confused on it.
Uh,
I'm talking about conditions.
yeah, the conditions.
It doesn't
Okay.
have confused
Oh.
on it. I'm upset.
There you go.
The spell is in the
Thank you.
chat.
I just I like having it saved on
Right.
Yeah,
every
mine
computer,
disappeared
and it
too.
keeps on not being saved on computers.
That's weird. Yes, on our Thursday night one, it's always there when I come back. This one, I always have to put it in again. I don't know why.
All right, Kithri.
Time to roll the fun roll. I lost it somewhere. Maybe.
You need it back?
Yes, please.
What did I do with it? Oh, I have it right here. I saved it. I can minimize it. So I'll go ahead and share it to everybody since two of you need it now.
Yeah, thanks.
Just throw this in the corner for now.
I
Right.
found it! Maybe that's your fault.
Yeah. What happened? Oh, okay.
Flame.
No. But you can make your wisdom save again.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you're gonna succeed on it, but
Doesn't move
How
or
do you
take
want me
actions.
to roll?
Awesome. Okay. And
That's
so then,
no, it's lame, Sven. It's not awesome.
well, you're not attacking yourself or your friends. So compared to
I
the other
don't.
choices, it's awesome.
I mean,
Is attacking
honestly,
yourself an option? I don't think it is. I read
no.
them all.
I mean,
I don't know how this will go, but I'm redeeming something in the chat, Sven.
Okay.
I don't know if this will help or not,
It's
Nice.
not an option.
but I think
nice,
it'll be
yeah.
fun.
It would be fun, yeah.
Oh, random
We just
goodness.
teleport into solid rock.
It cannot go into solid rock. It has
I
to not go into a thing.
know.
Could be like halfway into the cave, though.
9. 1, 2, 3. Come on. There we go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. All right. So all of a sudden, Kithri, you find yourself on top of the rock. You're about 10 feet up,
Wow.
and you're
Jump
still
up and
confused
down.
though.
Stomp, 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 stomp. I'm even more confused.
Exactly. All right. So let me
Yeah.
fix the stream
She's
here.
confused by this thing that, like,
Well, do you
she's
think you're
like,
powerful?
didn't
Just teleporting you everywhere?
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Let me what I'm trying to do here is confusion. Save. Here we go. Boom. Stop it. What the? I'm waiting for Fancy Mouse to catch up. There it goes. Did it land on you? It did.
I am never gonna succeed against this. The DC is
Yeah.
16.
All right. So
Never.
before we go ahead and take, the next turn, let's go ahead and take our quick break. We'll be back at 5 minutes before the hour with Gimbal doing his walking.
Well,
And we'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Be Awesome. I may have to come up with my own confusion table.
Why is that?
You don't like that this one doesn't have an option for hitting yourself in the face?
It should. Let
Probably.
me look. Confused behavior. Oh, you're right. It doesn't
It doesn't what?
have
Have
an
an
option to hit
option.
itself. That's weird.
I thought you knew that. You sent it to us a couple of times.
Yeah, I haven't read it. This is different than the other one. But you are correct. I don't like that. My main thing is there's only 4.
Hmm.
Instead of 10 different effects.
It is weighted, so you're more likely just to do what you did, which is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's also why I said it was lame.
But
Sven's about to get like a change it to having 20 effects. You roll 1d20.
I don't know, at least a dozen different effects, maybe from a 20-sider. Have it weighted toward, these 4, and then add a bunch more, including hitting yourself.
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
I'm a Pokemon.
Getting undressed, starting to take off your armor,
uh, I
going to
would
It
sleep.
not
would
like
take a long
strip
heckin'
on.
time
Yeah,
to take your armor off. It takes 10 minutes to put
Mhm.
it on.
it
Yep.
takes a minute to take it off, though.
Drop all your
Okay,
gear and
that's a
your
full
everything.
minute.
Yep.
Yeah, no, you just start loosening the
That's
straps and being like,
10
what the fuck are they
rounds.
doing?
10?
Throw one item in your hands in one direction and run in the opposite.
That's right.
Nick,
Yeet.
Exactly.
I say this in the kindest way possible.
Shut up.
Stop fucking giving him ideas. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, it works. It will be the same table that you used when you guys used the confuse spell. Just saying. All right, it is time. We are back. Gimbal, are you still continuing on with your plan?
So far, yes. I'm gonna go to the right, 30 feet. I'm gonna pace myself out, which I think is basically like a dash action for me because I think I only have 25 feet of movement.
Correct. So did you want to start your circle?
Sure, going south.
Give me
Uh,
an intelligence check.
oops, wrong page.
Or actually, what is your Arcana? That's a save anyway. So go just
Oh, sorry. +5. Gonna be the same as what I just rolled at +9.
okay. So we'll say that was Arcana. All right. You are pretty sure because you're in darkness, the wand would not work because it cannot
Oh, fuck.
see. It just sees blackness, magical blackness.
Let me reread the instructions on this thing. I need to do a round one. I've got to walk all the way around with that thing pointed at it. It's not like the stop from all 4 points like the 10 feet one is. That's
Correct.
annoying. All right, so I will grab my I'm going to scrounge for a bowl in my backpack and cover the dagger and start my walking around with the thing pointed up, whatever movement I've got left, which is, I think, 15 feet or 20 feet.
Okay. All right, and so
Means I'll be visible, but fuck it. See if I can get around this.
I think. So I'll say that you're able to do all those things at once. That's fine.
Or however, where
But you're getting
I wasn't
you're
paying
getting a
attention.
lot closer than
I wasn't,
even he would
yeah,
know that.
10, 15, 20. That's as far as I can go, basically.
Yep. Okay. Oh, that's me. All right, go ahead and click next.
And
Every once in a while, the cloak shifts and you have this lance of darkness come shooting out in random
Right.
directions around you, and you shift again, move it. Okay.
Nice. Give me
Yeah.
the safe,
The
please.
sad thing is he doesn't hear it. Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Um, doesn't take actions. Go ahead and just give me a. Actually, no, I can do it this way. A lot easier and faster. Close. There's so many things open right now. Close. You are Genesis.
Yeah.
Wig. Nice. It is gone.
Well,
One and
that's great.
done. Top of the next round is going to be Kithri. Give me just a second. She's probably, I think she's still AFK anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
give me just a second,
Cat
guys.
issues. Sounds good.
Oh, it's my turn. Wow,
It
nat
is.
20 for the roll.
Okay. Ashley, let me just show something to you.
Okay.
Sven will be back in a moment.
Okay.
That happens. And I think at that point you'd already taken your headphones off. When you said BRB cat, it made a sound of a cat on the sound
Oh.
All right.
wave.
Go for it, Kithri.
Okay. Wow. Fun times. Oh,
Nice.
snap.
There you go.
The only problem is.
All right, so you're suddenly on this. You snap out of it and realize you're on this rock. Not sure how you got here.
Yeah, that's confusing in and of itself, but, can Kithri, like, tell if the tunnel's collapsed or not?
Not from here now.
Okay. Well, she does have her stepping now. How far can she teleport?
I think it's like 30 feet.
To a spot
Mm-hmm.
you can see within 30 feet.
Mm. Thinking about what?
So while you're thinking about it, speaking of Misty Step and Face Step and Stepping Nail Step, there was a player who was in a arena, and there was a swinging pendulum axe,
Oh yeah.
That's
and
fun.
there was just a flavor imp on the axe. Imp wasn't doing anything, wasn't controlling it. He was just riding the axe and laughing as it was being swung back and forth. And the character uses Misty Step to teleport 20 feet up, knowing there was nothing to grab onto, just to attack the imp and then fall and
By
take
the
the falling
way,
damage.
this imp was invisible. He couldn't even see the imp. Knew it was kind of there, but
Because the imp was visible until everybody started attacking it for no reason, ignoring the devil that they were fighting. And so it turned invisible. You could still hear it, so he knew it was there. Anyway, he just teleported up 20 feet. Killed the imp. It did work because it impaled the imp, and then the falling damage killed it because it was still stuck on the rapier. So it was an epic move.
Power move.
Mhm.
Poor Imp was only like 10 years old, and he was just riding a flying
Exactly.
axe. I had no idea.
Sucks.
Why is everybody attacking me? What's going on? All right,
When your laugh is
Sophie, what
just
is
that
there a
annoying.
butt cheek on the map for?
That's where I'm going to teleport to with Misty Step.
That's where she's
It
gonna
could
land her
just be
butt.
a heart. Could be a heart, or maybe like a broken heart.
I'm bad at drawing circles.
There
Well,
is like a circle automatic drawer that you could have done.
yeah, but still.
Or you could just move there. It's okay.
There. Perfect.
Nice. Okay.
Is the tunnel collapsed? From what I can see.
From what you can see, you do see that there is debris inside that does not look as old as everything else. It does look like some of where the inside has collapsed, yes.
Hmm.
There is still darkness around the larger centerpiece that fell.
Okay. So that will be my movement. I use my bonus action for Misty Step. Covering now. That's my movement. My action
235 feet, okay?
is going to be to pull out my sling and try to hit this guy. Wait, sling range is 30 feet, right? Yes, it is 30. Cool.
Nice.
It does have an effect that says a creature has a disadvantage at a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration when dealt damage from this weapon. Just so you know. And Genesis is next to it, so it's gonna have sneak attack. And I'm gonna check my combat tracker and look for the sneak attack damage. I don't think it's on, so I'm gonna give it to myself. I just wanted to make
It's
sure
not on because you don't
because
have the effect on. So
yeah.
I'm fixing something. Hold on a second. There we go. Boom. There we go.
Don't worry
Okay.
about it. There's been too
That
many
part is
times where
done.
we screwed it up. Oh,
Where is...
Good.
and that will be my turn. I did everything.
All the
But yeah,
things.
It's gonna do the Bane sound effect every time.
It is not. I fixed it. All
Oh,
right.
is it?
Come on. What the hell? Hold on a second. Potions, rogue. Here it is. Sneak. There we go. Is this it? I think that's it. Alright, let's see. You still have them targeted. Okay.
Doug.
Alright, well, we'll check it. Maybe I'm missing something. Alright, this guy. I think he's just going to just move forward and attack. So you see these big, large pincers come toward Genesis. First
Oh,
order
I didn't do
dice.
my wisdom saving throw. Should I do my wisdom saving throw? I thought I did everything. I didn't.
Yeah, you
Here.
probably should.
There you go. Nice.
Oh, I was about to say, oh, I don't get to see how badly I did. And you said nice, so.
Nice.
Good.
You got a
Oh, sorry, I
one.
forgot. No, you
I can't
needed
get a
it.
1.
You needed a 16.
No.
Woo!
Oh, nice.
It's exactly what I needed.
Why waste more? Just get what you need and be done.
I agree. Unless it's a 20. I guess if it's a save, I don't need a 20. But
Alright, so he didn't say anything, so it's going to hit.
Yeah, even if I rolled an 8 on my thing, it would still hit.
Two really high rolls as this thing now has you grappled.
Oh, fuck
oh,
that.
Does not look like it wants to, but it probably appreciates the offer.
No.
she's actually gesturing to the other one.
She's just gesturing at one of her teammates. Oh, fuck that. She does have standards.
Alright, so he does not know because they are not communicating with each other. Where's his movement? There it is. And it did see you just move up and attack.
Hmm. It doesn't know that I broke the spell.
And it just wasn't him that cast the spell, so he doesn't even know it. You're in the spell.
Wah. Go away.
What is the range? 5 feet. So sadly he cannot. So what else does he want to do then?
Gether's like side-eyeing this guy as he runs up, like, don't you dare hit me. And he doesn't even try. Woo.
He's just gonna move up.
Until he tries to stretch bum.
All right, so Tusk is there. And but the good news is, although you are stunned, you do get to try to break out of it at the end of your turn.
Yay.
Okay. Is that a yeah? And my
Nice.
oh, nice. But my rage still ends because I didn't take damage, nor did I attack during this turn. So I'm just going to turn that
Shit.
off real quick.
I was gonna do a thing that made Tusk take damage, but skip that now.
All right, and last but not least is this guy.
If you could take the stun effect off of Tusk.
All right, that is not a. He's the one who did that. He did that. He did that. Okay, so I think he's just gonna punch you in the face. Since the other guy's got you grabbed.
God.
So he's not using his pincers, he's using his regular fists. And the first one missed, second one smacks. Gimbal, go ahead and take your turn, and Tusk, I'm doing that now.
Thank you.
Stunned, gone. There we go. All right, and Kendrick, are you there? Oh,
Yeah, I'm
not
just
seeing
moving.
you.
I'm moving.
I'm sorry, I didn't see you.
I was moving.
Yep. Cool.
Trying to sort of go in a circle-ish thing around with fantasy grounds. My 50 as a dash, basically.
Gotcha.
As I whoops, I did. Oh, probably. There we go.
All right, Genesis.
Okay, so grappled means speed.
You can't move.
Yeah, can't move.
Havoc RPG. Thank you so much for the raid, guys.
Wow.
Appreciate you.
Oh,
Appreciate you. That's
hello.
awesome. Our guys are in the middle of fighting these demon creatures. They're at this glowing stone here that looks a little bit like this.
I think it looks more than a little bit like that. Okay. So Jen is grappled, but she can still look around, right?
Hello.
So if she
Yes,
can't
yes. To answer
still
your
look around.
question, conditions, I was looking up grappled. I think you just can't move. Let me see. Speed becomes 0. Can't benefit, and that's it. Yep, your speed is 0. He's got you held.
Right. In that case, she's going to she's just gonna use her words. Stepping now. Screw using your action to try to break a grapple. Just teleport away.
Yeah.
So let's see.
So just move yourself.
30 feet.
Yeah, I'm doing counting. Okay. Just gonna go. Leave that. Okay, that is where she wants to go.
Okay. This is one of the few times, not to confuse everybody, that you don't have to go the correct movement. You can
Oh
just
yeah,
drag
no,
the token anywhere you want because you're teleporting.
that's
Anyway,
true.
very cool. So
Uh,
you and show up somewhere else.
and that uses her bonus action, so she still has an action. And she's gonna use her action to cast Conjure Barrage, which is a spell that, as the type of bard that she is, she gets to steal. She stole it from the ranger spell list, and it's now a cleric spell, or not cleric, bard spell. Um, and so that is a 60-foot cone, and so I tried counting, and I think I counted right. In that Kithri is more than 60 feet? Ah, shit, she's exactly 60 feet away. Okay, Jen's gonna teleport and then take a step back and then do it. So that Kithri is out of range.
All right, and what are you
Uh,
doing?
she is casting Conjure Barrage, which is
Okay.
a 60-foot cone. So, she, kind of, squirms a little bit and looks over and, just kind of disappears in, a puff of mist. And she brings up her crossbow and she's kind of angling it and takes another step back as she does the math in her head.
I'm just
And
imagining Jen holding her crossbow like a gangster, like sideways.
Thank you so much for the biddies, Rob. You got me that time. Appreciate it. Let me
so
give you a
Whoa.
60-foot cone. Let's see. Oh, I don't have. Oh, 60 feet. Okay, so it's gonna say cold of cone, cold, but it's not. But it's close enough.
close enough.
It's the only one I have is 60 feet. No, the wrong one. What the heck? Why is
So
it giving a? There we go. Okay.
in terms of flavor text, uh Jen shoots a crossbow bolt. It doesn't matter where it goes. But she shoots a crossbow bolt, and as it flies, it looks like it bursts like a balloon full of powder. So this magical energy kind of flies out and then coalesces into a bunch of like 1,000 identical crossbow bolts and just go shooting out from her. I'm sorry, that looks like somebody just took it looks like cone of diarrhea.
Hey, I didn't cast it. You cast it, so don't blame us. All
So
right, so go ahead and
anyway,
target the
these
three.
guys
Click the
get
save
a
and then the
save.
damage. Welcome, guys. Again, thank you so much for the biddies. That is awesome. He's now number one.
Was he not number 1 before?
No, nobody was number one. Now he took number one
Ah,
because he
ah,
cheered
ah.
biddies.
So you don't have the all-time, you have the weekly or monthly or something.
I have no idea how to
Gotcha.
change how often it shows up. So typically it's monthly, but I don't think it is for mine. But anyway, no, I don't have all time up there.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
think Drake is number one because Drake did. I mean, what's her name? Martian Cat did 1,000 one time.
oh,
I think Rob also did 1,000. So the two of them would be tied. Now he'd be at number one again. So
Oh,
anyway,
okay.
sorry.
Well, that is Jen's turn. She wriggles free and shoots the
Nice.
shit out of them.
15
And
damage all the way around
it's her turn again.
as these
Um,
bolts come sliding across the ground past Kithri,
yeah.
bumping into her boots and
No.
stuff. Tunk, tunk, tunk.
you know what? I think she's gonna do the same thing all over again because it's her turn again.
All
And
of
she
the
does it
arrows.
once, and then she's like, looking at the
Reload.
mark, and she's like, reloads or actually, I don't know if she can reload her crossbow that fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a
you
light.
just can't do 2 attacks in 1 turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that better?
So yes, that is so much better.
It's a Barney attack.
So she does the same thing all over again.
This is just a
It looked
censored version of the
impressive.
barf.
It looked impressive the first
Cotton
time,
candy
and
barf.
now it's like just kind of
Yeah.
deja vu. 2 successes. Gross.
Rude.
And then no, she's just gonna stay exactly where she is. Screw it.
All right. Don't forget to mark off your spell slots,
Yes.
and it is which I missed my little indicator.
I regret not moving. Actually, I regret it.
There it is. All right, so he's the one that on Kithri. All right, so Kithri, you cannot take reactions as this thing is trying to grab you
Wait, why?
because you're so confused.
No,
Didn't
I'm
you?
not.
No, she saved.
Oh, you saved?
She
Okay,
saved.
never
She
mind.
got exactly the DC.
Wah.
I remember
Okay.
that.
Oof, it missed. This pincher comes clang around you, but you're too skinny as it, and you lift up.
I'm
Too
too small.
skinny.
He
Not
like
good for
reaches
bearing
down
sons.
and like his arms kind of like come around above her head and he's like, wait.
Okay, so he adjusts for his other one, and it works, and he grabs you as
Do I not
squeezes you a little bit.
stop it?
Hug you and pet you, and love you and squeeze you.
I don't want to be squeezed. I
You
am
get
like
one.
my cat. I will bite you.
I will call you
My
George.
fucking cat.
Tink, tink, tink. All right. All right, Tusk. Yeah, we already had the teleport once. Kithri, as a matter of fact, the one who just got attacked, she got teleported once.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Because while
Wait, was
Rob
there
wanted to
another
teleport
teleport?
somebody. Yeah, but it's out of stock. Yep, and name me
Oh.
George.
uh, well, Tusk is going to
And this is what
rage
the
again.
party looks like, by the way. And that's Kithri up there. Or Apple.
So he's going to rage again and charge at the enemy. And hopefully not get stunned this time. Ah, shoot. Okay, let me redo that. Yeah. He'll just start charged straight up, go about right there. And wail on number 4. We'll go number 4 with his usual trademark reckless great weapon master attacks.
You got this.
Apply those
Tusk.
effects.
So, oddly enough, they just redeemed. Go ahead and roll your damage and stuff. Oddly enough, the song in my heart is despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in the cage. And that pretty much happens every time any barbarian goes into a rage on the table I'm on. That
Really?
song
Okay.
pops into my mind. And we have a Tabaxi, who is a barbarian, that I always type in, despite all my rage, I am still just a cat in a rage.
That's hilarious. No. But
So
yeah,
that is the
That's
song in
wrong.
my heart.
Tusk.
And I know nothing else of that song without hearing it. I haven't heard it in eons. And that's really the only part that comes through my mind. So, despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. So, that is the song in my heart. So he swings, hits. Awesome. Anything
Yeah.
else?
Nope,
okay.
that was it. Passed the turn.
All right, so this thing turns around, sees you unstunned. So he's going to try to grab you with his pincher as well. And he does. He does.
Oh.
Look at little cheeks. Oh, look at these chubby cheeks. Just give me a little pinch. That's also a hit. As the downside of what's it called? Rampage?
Rage.
No.
Great Weapon Master.
Oh, reckless.
Reckless.
Oh,
Yeah,
reckless.
Wreck.
Yes.
yeah, the
Is that you
downside
have
of
advantage?
reckless rears its head as it has you grappled as well. So,
Yeah.
not like you wanted to go anywhere, but you cannot go anywhere now. I'll
Oh,
give
I
you
already used my
such a
teleport.
pinch. That's right. Sorry, go ahead.
Uh, okay. Well, I don't want to be grappled anymore.
All right, well, we've already used your. By the way, don't forget to
Yep.
mark off your stuff, people. And,
Thing now.
but you can try to squeeze out. So if you don't want to be grappled anymore, you can use your action to try to escape by either acrobatics or strength.
I don't know, I
Yeah,
think
I'm
a strength
definitely.
check would definitely be the best option for her.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely. Wow, that's gross.
As you bring out
I
a stick of
roll
butter,
something.
start rubbing it all over yourself. So you
Mm-hmm.
can try to be all slippery.
She's a smooth criminal. You admit that.
Right? Assume struck by a smooth criminal.
All right, let me see what the DC. I don't think 15. I think it's 16. Let me double check.
What? It's a DC. It's not a contested check. I'm so upset.
Escape DC 15. Look at that. That's exactly
Hey!
what you needed.
Yeah.
So you are free.
Hey.
The butter
Catherine is
worked.
really good at getting exactly what she needs. This guy is over here. It's like, do I really look that much like a lobster? This little halfling slathering me with butter. Anyway,
I
Catherine's
mean,
gonna kind of nope out. Bonus action, disengage. No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
All
you're not
right.
gonna get further
So this
away
thing is
from
starting to look confused as you keep running back and forth, back and forth. Wait, no, wait, no, wait, what?
It's the effects of the confusion. It's still wearing off.
To
All
be
right.
fair, I'm over here counting the squares. Kithri's literally just running like her life depends on it.
Can't touch this. Can't touch this.
All right. So using Tusk as a meat shield, she runs up.
Mm-hmm.
This
Yes.
thing is going to turn. It has one last thing left.
How about you don't do that? I would prefer it if you just didn't. Mm-hmm.
Lasts for 10 minutes. All right. So this thing jumps and is airborne.
Just a quick
The
question. Is
one
it
hold.
casting a spell? I doubt it, but I am asking.
Nope. It is not.
Yeah.
Just
Figured.
fine.
So it goes up 20 feet. Tusk, you can get an opportunity attack.
Hey.
Yeah, I
Smack.
will take it. Um,
Trying to wiggle out of the other one's grip, and he's just like,
nope. Just remember to take that off. This is just, regular good old attack. I miss.
No.
And it comes in with a thud, dust spewing everywhere. It
Fucking rude.
lands behind you.
Oh dear.
If 5e had facing. Oh, never mind. It's going to do it again. There we go. All right. And now it is Gimbals as he's continuing to mark step. Every once in a while, this lance of darkness comes shooting out.
do you want to make your circle more circly there?
I'm on the outskirts of the 30. It's very awkward with squares instead of hexes.
He also does not have a super high survival, so he's just sort of guessing that he's about 30 feet.
Mhm.
Oh, and since it is your turn, I need a
Oh no. Rob, why would you do that?
/DIE space 1D 10,000 gimbal.
Again? Gimble's gonna start making people bite him again?
Last time he looked in the mirror and committed suicide in the mirror. His
Yeah.
image committed suicide, so
But because there were other things
Deserved.
going on, I did not equate it with anything unusual.
oh
Well,
yeah,
to
it
be
happened
fair,
a while ago. Yep.
it,
I
it
thought it
had
was the
happened a
mirror.
while ago,
I
yeah.
thought the mirror was cursed in our new house.
No,
Yeah.
it's
He
just
probably
you.
still does.
Yeah.
Oh, we still do. That's good.
He has somebody cover up the mirror every time he needs to take a shower or something.
Now I just need to remember. Thank you. What it was called. Do I not have this? That's weird. Maybe it got updated or something. Give me
Oh.
just a second. I might just roll it myself while I'm pulling up my. Pardon me while I whip this out. Nope. Here it is. Okay.
A female that you know from the oceans, don't whip that out. From the other room, I hear this.
Okay. Holy crap. Okay, I don't think that's gonna be applicable, but we'll see what else. It's how is this module not here? It's a module.
Huh.
Okay, never mind. That's just confusing. I'm so confused. I don't know what happened. All right, so I'm just rolling it manually. I usually don't do this, but I think I'm going to tell you the one I didn't choose, the one you rolled. So the one I didn't choose was go ahead and give me a D1000 this time instead of 10,000.
Say that again.
Give me a D1000 instead of a 10,000. If you just press the up arrow on your computer, it'll
And
repopulate the
delete
last thing you typed. And
row.
you can just subtract a 0.
Yeah, I can retype it. I'm just trying to my fingers to work.
So it says
Mhm.
the one I didn't choose was the next time, if cut open, the caster is found to contain 944 feet of intestine.
Feet?
Um,
But instead, I picked the next one. All right, go ahead. Tusk, you're up.
I mean, I guess it could just be really small, but I also like imagining it just bursting out of him. Like he gets a little cut on his finger and just
Yeah.
intestines
Like
go
fucking
flying everywhere like a pressure hose.
like how in the Thursday campaign the next thing that was it Scrambles killed just kind of erupted in a geyser of blood. I imagined that, but just intestines.
Uh, well, meanwhile, Tusk is like, while in like the pincered grip of this creature, is swinging his great axe, bronze tusk, just at the creature, managing to nick him once, but unfortunately missing him again. Which seems to be a theme. So I will use my bonus action to do second wind and heal a little bit.
Now it's my turn. Stabby, stabby,
Stabby stab?
stab, stab.
Stab
Tab.
real good.
Want a little bit of
Dab
a
dab.
stab? The little one, maybe. Just a little one. It's fine. Don't move. I don't know what happened there. Okay. Well, I just got a bunch of errors. That's why I was confused. Sneak attack. Oh, partially resisted. Lame. Probably cold damage. Yeah, and I stabbed him, and I moved 15 feet. And because I have mobile, I don't even have to disengage to just kind of be like, I guess he's grabbing Tusk. Because he does not want to be grabbed again. Scoot.
Criminal.
K3 is a criminal. If even just because she uses Tusk as a meat shield and hits and runs all the time and steal kills a lot.
Okay. Jen is going. I think she's definitely a little bit surprised when this guy just kind of flops.
So
Sorry.
I mistyped. Just roll a 12-sider.
Yeah, I understood what you meant. Yeah. Okay. So Jen is a little bit surprised. When this guy just kind of plops right on down behind her.
He
And
flew. I mean, you saw him
yeah.
rise up,
No,
fly
no.
over, and come down. But yeah.
Still surprising.
It's
Yes.
still a little bit surprising.
Side note, I love how you rolled a 12 and it's creature number 12.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, continue.
So she just kind of turns around and just kind of pokes at it. And she's going to use bestow curse. Or wait, that's the wrong thing. she's giving them a taste of their own medicine, and she's choosing the third effect. While cursed, the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. If it fails, it wastes its action on that turn doing nothing.
No, she has to. It has to fail the first one, right?
No.
And it has to make a wisdom saving throw or become
Mhm.
cursed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, it. Oh yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
I scrolled past that bit. So she's going to try doing that. Target it.
The funny thing is, though, if it fails this one and then fail, no.
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 Okay. That sucks. That was her action, and she can't do any bonus action. So that's great. You know what? She's just gonna she's not gonna disengage. She's just gonna move away from this guy. Cause she does not like whatever it's got planned. Just gonna go hang out with K3. And so it would get a opportunity attack.
And it's a miss.
Nice.
Oh, I thought that was Jen making an opportunity attack. Never
No,
mind,
no.
not Wang.
Not Wang. She likes being a little bit closer to Kithri and Tusk, and not very far away, where she could get absolutely wrecked by stuff.
Mm-hmm. Gimble's gonna try to complete his circle. I can't remember where he started, though.
He started
Alright, so this
around
thing
there-ish. But he's got to do another one after this.
sees
Like a
Gimbal pointing this wand and walking around this thing,
shit.
but it's not messing with any of them, so he's just gonna ignore him.
Dude, we would have ignored you too if you had ignored us, ya bum. Where was that mentality when you
Right?
came out of that cave? Huh?
Okay, the
Right?
alternative is the other three of you are
They're all
slashing and
attacking.
attacking everybody. This guy's just
Interesting.
wandering around aimlessly.
This guy looks very confused. All of them think that somebody else cast confusion on him. Oh no, not the flanking.
Oh no. Oh no.
Why don't you put your arms around your friend's arms and you like hug them together? Friend hug. Sandwich. Tusk sandwich.
Where's Tusk?
It's a Tusk sandwich because they're leaving space for Jesus.
He is grappled. Okay, so he actually is going to be attacking with his fists instead of his pincers. So he's only doing this damage.
Okay.
Drop to 1, thanks to Reckless.
Right.
You're welcome.
I mean, to be fair, it does make it more interesting for Sven when his enemies can actually hit people, even if it
Alright,
does
Gimbal.
damage.
Oh, sorry. Uh, I'm going to try and kind of squeeze through his, stay in that 30-foot range ish, and kind of skirt around him a little bit.
Oh no. Gimbal
Wiggle
just kind of
waggle,
ducks
wiggle
between
wiggle
this thing's
waggle.
legs.
I haven't moved away from him yet, so no attack of opportunity yet. That's as
Yet.
far as I can go.
Honestly, though, Why would they hit you?
I mean, really, this guy is also working really hard to keep Tusk grappled, so maybe if he tried to attack Gimbal, he would drop Tusk. Just saying.
He does have 4 arms, like, right?
Yeah, well, he has 2 pincers and then 2 arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's going to reach out to both of you.
It's close to me! Go
No!
away!
Start with
Shoot!
Reach
K3.
out and touch someone.
Jen's gonna use her bonus her reaction to insult him. So let's see. Just to make it not a crit.
Kethri's too, like, distracted with
So-
Gimbal being over here, and, like, she thinks he's trying to do a circle, but he's not doing
So
It's like,
He
it
is.
is now
So
a
far, I've done a pretty good circle.
it's now a 26 to hit, which still hits, but it shouldn't be a crit anymore. So she says, "You're about to die young, but at least it means you won't have time to disappoint your parents any further." I've used that one before, and I'll use it again because I really like it.
11, okay.
It's not like this person's heard it before.
Right?
Alright,
It's
so
only
Basically
everybody else
grappled.
in the party.
I am grappled?
Yes, is there a reason you
It
don't using
smacked
your...
me and grappled me in the same attack? Lame.
Is there a reason you're not
Yeah, it's
using
what the
your uncanny dodge?
What do you mean?
your ability to just take half damage.
Oh! Yeah, no, I always forget.
Okay.
It's hard to know, like, you're supposed to use it with the big hit of the turn, right? So I forgot about
I
it.
think the
If I
other two
can use it, I'll use it, because, like, I don't know if I'll use my reaction on anything else, but...
Thank you, Havoc. Appreciate it. Going on in the chat, we've got the I don't even know what it's called, some sort of horror theme, almost like a psycho. Because Havoc followed, so thank you so much. And then Rob subscribed using his Prime, by the way. So if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription. You may as well use it on mine. I would love you forever. So, and that also has the Skrillex drop the bass from Cinema. So, anyway, two right in a row. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. So,
Mantha
it
redeemed
did
drink
grab
water.
you with his pincher, and the other one's going for Genesis at the same time.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can get
And
one or
Jen
both
used
of you.
her reaction to keep
I'm still
the
salty that he can
thing,
hit
so-
me and grab me at the same time.
It's part
a
of
big
the same
pincer.
thing. It's a pincher. He's
Yes!
grabbing you.
Yeah, I'm
Boink.
upset about it.
And he
Nope.
goes up, whoosh, 35 feet.
Oh,
And let's
shit.
go.
Don't learn about
shit.
She's a bum.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
35 feet.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
not a
no,
good.
no.
That's...
And Kithri falls.
Excuse you?
35 feet.
I mean,
That's
it's
so
only like
rude.
3d6 of damage. I think.
Alright, Kithy, now's the time to reveal your part monk and have slow fall.
Right?
3D and a half. 3D six and a
Oh,
half.
shit. She already took her reaction, too.
Oh, that's cool. By the way, Kendrick,
Did
Havoc
I get
RPG
reduced
says
damage?
his Saturday game has a gimbal too. So I don't know where you got the game
Oh, really?
name from, but someone else has
Probably.
it too.
How
Nice.
dare they?
That's pretty cool.
I didn't copyright my name.
That's right. Wondered why you got that 5 cents every Saturday because they're paying you royalties
Exactly.
in your PayPal account. All right, so and by the way, your Gallant Hero has already been applied to you in the in your thing.
Yeah, I
Uh,
just forgot to mark it off, so I was doing
we just have
that.
to remember to put it back. Otherwise, you'll have plus 14 to your initiative until I remember.
Sorry, plus 15 because I have a Stone of Good Luck.
14. All right, so yep, that's applied in a different spot. Okay, where is Kithri? There she is. All right, so now go ahead and give me a DC 14 acrobatics check. You should get this no problem.
Yeah, I'm like, it'd be hard to fail,
Oh
but
yeah.
I'd be
Nice.
the type to fail it.
All right, so you do
Neat.
land on your feet and do the hero pose.
Oh yeah,
As
and
the
it
Black
hurts
Widow
your
pose.
knees.
As you drop, and then stand up, give him the finger or whatever she does. As
Oh yeah, definitely. That is something she would do.
so as indicated in the stream, right, and on the token, he's 35 feet up right now. Um, all right, so now the one behind Tusk is what? I don't have that for I've I don't have a way of fixing that. Let me see.
Do
Yeah,
you a
well,
moment?
oh well. Anyway, so
That's good stuff.
he's attacking. So he's already had you grappled. So what happens
Yep.
if they already have you grappled and you did not get out? Here it is. He's two pincers, each of which can grapple one target. It's fine. He's two. It doesn't do anything except have you grappled. Okay, well that's stupid.
I mean, isn't that what happens with grappling normally? Where you
No,
have
they
to use
usually like swallow you
your
whole or start ripping you apart or doing something exciting. Um, turning him on to burning him on fire or something. But nope, he just grabs him and starts and squeezes him.
squeeze.
First he winks, and then he's just squeezing the guy, and a kind of awkward hug thing going.
The wink was for confusion, so that he would be
I
like,
know, I
"What?
know.
Why is he
Why
blinking at
is
me?"
he
Just
winking
saying, from
at
a
me?
distance.
But it didn't work because Tuss liked it. So
Tusk was into it, yeah. All right.
start the next round. Wow, even with plus 14, you still only got 23. So
Means I gotta
Do we
check
want
my
to?
initiative
Do we
to
want to?
plus
yeah,
13.
we're gonna go
Do we
ahead.
want to try start a new one? I was gonna
Yep,
say.
we'll call it here. Um, but thank you so much, guys, for all the hanging out and using the biddies. Rob, that was awesome. I'm glad you got a possible sale out of it from for your anybody else who doesn't have his stuff. He put links in there for if you use Fancy Grounds. Definitely get his coding. Makes your life a lot simpler. Um,
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
and
major. I was trying to set a couple of spells and things up for him. I was like, how the hell did he be able to do that so freaking fast on the other server? I mean, that's because
that's right, because I
all the
have all.
coding already done. It's not fair.
That's right.
It's like I'm not going to spend 20 minutes while I'm waiting in
Well,
game to
Yep.
put something.
So check out Rob's stuff. Check out his stream as well. Um, he has does live gaming. He does Gloomhaven every other what day is this? Wednesday. Every other Wednesday, he does some live Gloomhaven from on Steam. So that's uh, fun to check out if you guys are interested in a really cool crunchy game. And he just plays with Robin and I want to say Fury Fate. Um, so taming a couple
But
ladies. So check it
I
out.
know He jokes about it, but the fact is, I subscribed back in 1998, and I have not been able to get rid of him. So he literally will be your friend forever.
Yep. So again, we appreciate it. I appreciate it. Havoc, welcome to the Svenzone. I hope you enjoy it. We'll be doing Starfinder Sunday, but tomorrow we got another D&D a little bit earlier, 6 to 9. So come check it out. Like, subscribe. You can catch all of this stuff on the Use and the Tubes. I also mess around with tell you how to use Fancy Grounds. You can show you how I made this um, map. So this is the map that I made, and because I am fishing for compliments, this is the map that it came with. Was this black and white grid? I mean, this black and white thing, and I made all the fancy stuff. And I show you actually in my last couple streams showed you how to make that, how I did it, and everything. So, um, like, subscribe, whatever else you do, send all the um, links to your grandparents, and whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight,
Yeah.
guys.
Good night,
Good night.
guys.
Right.
Bye.